change zoom magnification. Okay. Right, hello and welcome. I'll try and keep my hand as steady as possible to a new way of doing a walk around video of a van. This is a Renault Master 05 plate 2.5 G9U model with a 6-speed manual transmission. Been in by the police service from brand new, full service printout, etc. It's a really nice van. Since we've had it in stock, obviously when they come in decommissioned, the auction houses blatantly don't know how to deal with these vehicles, so they ruin them, so therefore we've had to virtually respray the whole thing. We've added some decals on the side so that you can change it to camper van a bit easier. So we've got economy of scale which we've got on most vans now. Yeah, it's a really nice example. It's rare in the fact that it's only done 27,000 miles and it's next to our roof model, so if you're tall, it's really good. Or if you want to do a backflip in the back. So other than that, we've done nothing to it as far as I'm aware. But yeah, hopefully you can get a good idea, show this to your mechanic, show it to your friends and say, wow, that's actually a really good quality vehicle. There was an advisor on the last MOT, it said near side front tyre perished, so it's slightly warm, but it has indeed passed its MOT, just advised. This is the great thing about these masters underneath, they just don't rust. Chassis rails are really good. Sills looking really good. She's on fiberglass leaf springs on the back. Usually these vehicles can be on air suspension, so that's a bit of a bonus in my opinion. As a protective mechanism, we've installed this fuel tank cover, which I suppose serves a purpose. It'd be a nightmare if you didn't already have the fuel line in for the night heater, but fortunately that's already there. It looks like they've poked it up here because the bracket on the side here has snapped off, so they've poked it up there, otherwise that'd be dangling down on the floor. So that one's reattaching to the bracket there, pretty trivial in my opinion. But yeah, it's looking really nice. I could do with a nice wash off underneath, haven't yet got the facilities here to do that, but hope to in the future. Yeah, it's looking really good underneath, and I think it's really valuable that if you're looking at a van on the internet, instead of driving 3 hours, you can look at a video of it underneath and get a better idea of what you're travelling to look at. So please, if you can, comment below and tell me, hey Rupert, you've missed out on something here, you should be showing us this, you should be demonstrating this, and if it's another 5 minutes, I'm happy to do it. Right. I think that concludes that side of the video. I'll bring it down and have a look inside. So, part 2 of this walk around video, making a new expectation in the marketplace for how a vehicle should be retailed. So, we've got this front cover sheet, which if you visit Base Van, this will be situated just here. You can see how much the vehicle is, and we include the VAT on the price since our target market happens to not be VAT registered, private individuals looking to do a camper conversion. So yeah, as a basis, there's an inspection report. This one, by the way, currently the only recommendation is before this leaves the yard, in my opinion, is there's an airbag light on. That's usually due to wiring issues underneath that seat or that seat, so that's fairly trivial. And the alternator sounds noisy, so those 2 items definitely need doing. On here it says cam belt expiry date. Well, we do have a service history with a printout, which is somewhere around here. But the police service haven't detailed what they mean, and getting in touch with these organisations is virtually impossible. So let's just waste some more of the Earth's resources and recommend a cam belt. So there you are. Flicking through this document. So once again, going back to a new expectation in the marketplace. If you visit one of these vans, by the way, this is the first one going through this new-ish process. You'll see a copy of the logbook inside. So you can see that there's a little bit of work involved with this one, i.e. a V70 to change the taxation class from police to private light goods. You can see clearly it's 3.5 ton gross weight. You can see all these items here for making decisions on insurance. There's the printout. There's the MOT that was carried out by us. Tyre slightly damaged or perished on the near side. Oh, that's the rear. So the front one that I did in the first video. And that's on the rear. Near side rear. Yeah. Yeah, I would just, the tyre's the most important thing on a vehicle. It's the only thing actually touching the road, so I would recommend getting those done as well. Some more lovely paraphernalia found in these police vehicles when they don't get decommissioned correctly. You know, what's stopping a con man going around one of these and, yeah, just generally pretending to be the council. Right, is there anything else we can mention about this stuff here? I'm not sure. Anyway, onto this vehicle. From my experience, it's going to have plastic windows since it was the police service, and that's correct. Oftentimes don't like them because they wear quite easily in terms of, you can see that it's just sort of slightly fading there, and that traditionally happens all the way when you can't really see out of them, but at the minute they're okay. Easy solution is just to replace them with glass ones. As you may be aware, we've probably got about 10 of these vehicles that we use to park, so we've got those in stock. It's looking nice and clean. Already tested everything like that on the inspection. If you can go back and sort of pause the video back on the inspection. I do aim to try and get all of those details on the website, so when you click on the website, type in the vehicle, you'll see the inspection report, a video. So don't waste your time coming here unless you're fully aware of the vehicle, and hopefully we'll be supplying the best vehicles anyway, so hopefully you will want to come here. So battling on there, hey, 27,000 miles. Right, into the back. I remember writing down here somewhere, third sheet in perhaps, inspection recommendations. Okay, so this vehicle has excellent spec, and I personally, if I had this vehicle, I wouldn't rip anything out of it. But because it's been decommissioned and they kind of leave it in a huge state of just like, wow, where do we even fucking start? I would recommend Phillips drive, take all of this out, and rewire the electric, so you've got your air conditioning working, your diesel heater, which is located down here, and your lights all working on a new leisure battery, and then put it all back together and you've got a really nice base. You know, you could maintain this seating area here. Obviously this seat here is a captain's seat, so you can spin it to be with the pair there, or you can use this little table here. So yeah, that's quite neat. Yeah, if you did all those items, you'd have a virtually finished van. Just needs a bed, etc. in the back. Right, what else can be stated about this vehicle? Right, you'll find that quite funny. So I'm calling like the vehicle getting an inspection and then an under ramp video, the base van BR8, as in beer 8. We do supply services here where we can do all the reconfiguring, etc. But this vehicle, as it stands with its present MOT, with the recommended amount with the recommendations on it, which aren't huge, it's £12,000 with the VAT, i.e. 10,000 plus VAT. Now, if you'd like us to do the work, we do charge £60 plus VAT an hour. We are very good. We've been dealing with these vans for 10 years, so actually if you can find somewhere that's half the price, it might take them twice as much, so I suppose there's no deadweight loss there, but just to give you an idea. Yeah, big fan of this van, low mileage, extra roof, looks great, colour coded up. Once again, steam lights here, they could be reconfigured. I imagine that's those ones there, and that wouldn't be too difficult to put together. But yeah. Hope you found the video informative. If you can give me any advice on how I can improve on this video, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you. So I've got on here bulkhead to back doors, where the bulkhead traditionally sits. Essentially the load space. Right up to this corner piece here. So we've got 3.69, so round it up 3.7, just about 3.7 metres. So that's the bulkhead to back doors, 3.7 metres. Internal width, I'll do this roughly from the ground up, about, let's say, a metre up from there, up here. That is there. So let's say, if you just hold that there, it'll be a sec. Metre up, 1.7. So 1.7 is, from the ground, a metre up 1.7. If we go, I'll write this down. So internal width 1.7 metres. If we are standing at, say, 2 metres for certain, can you even do 2 metres, quarter pound? Oh, we can actually. So 2 metres, might need your hand again, brother. 2 metres in an extra high roof Renault Master. Just put your finger on there, that's 2 metres exactly. And hold that bit in there. So 2 metres, coming in with what we've got situated to us with how this has been built, we've got 1.3 metres. Yeah, that's helpful or not, should be. Overall height, that's standing height, internal width, that's that. So standing height, so that's what we're doing right now. Standing height, I'll do it from here, lock it in place there. Oops. 2.1 metres. So in this vehicle, extra high roof van, 2.1 metres is the standing height. The overall height, we'll get to those in a second. So we've got overall length, we already know that's 5.8 metres. Overall height, I'll do that quickly. Follow me out. Well, you still recording? Okay. Right, you can just let me know from standing back whether I'm at the peak.
Looks good.
Yeah. 2.65. Therefore, that would mean that is 0.45 metres. So 2.65 is the external height. Overall height, 2.65 metres. Right, that'll do.